Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters in Islam, young brothers and sisters in Islam, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to make you the leaders of the righteous. I'm here at the conclusion of the Twins of Faith conference, and I've had a smashing time. I've met a lot of absolutely amazing young brothers and young sisters, and especially from the Youth of Hope organization. Honestly, I was extremely pleased at what I saw. Young brothers from the age of 13, 14, 15, 16, more than 20 years old, standing patiently for long hours at the doors, just making sure that everything runs well. Other brothers having their own duties, running here and running there. Honestly, I thought they've all been paid, and I thought that they're being paid big bucks, big dollars to do all that work, because maybe I don't think I would be able to do something like that with no huge incentive. And then to find out that they're all volunteers. Honestly, I felt that I was nothing, because I wouldn't be here if they weren't here, if they weren't doing their duty. And this is the whole idea. Every time I was up on stage, every time I gave a little advice to any of the young people, every single one of these volunteers, it's as though they were there. They were the ones giving this advice. Because when you assist, even with something as simple as standing at the door, welcoming someone as your student, saying Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum, you have now taken part in every single aspect, every work that happens during the entire project. Every part of it. You're the backbone. And these are the special people who the Prophet ﷺ spoke about. They're people who are not well known, but without them, nothing could happen. To Allah, they're very valuable. My very important message is that young people should not think that they are not capable of being productive in the community and society. People who are as young as 14, 15, in Islam you're actually men and women. I don't want you to take the idea that you're still children. Yes, you are very young. Yes, you have a lot of experience still to learn. But I want you to understand and read that in the past, this was never the case, where young people as young as 14, 15 thought that they were still children. When you hear about people like Abdullah ibn Abbas, you hear of people like Anas ibn Malik, Zayd radiallahu anhu, Ayman, Usama. They were all like 10 years old, 9 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old. Anas ibn Malik spent 2 years, 11 and 12 years old, and we say all these stories about him. So, whether you're 15, 16, 17, 18, you're an extremely valuable asset to the society and the community. And honestly, you can benefit much more than others because you have ideas, you're creative, you are courageous, you'll respond, you have the energy. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala dedicated a whole chapter of the Quran called Surah Al-Kahf to the young people, because you are the backbone and you are the future of this. Young people have talents, young people have skills, you're very creative. So we need you on board, and we can't do it without you. You are the ones who can drive it, inshallah. What happens now after the conclusion of the Twins of Faith? Well, young people walk away with new experiences, new skills, new acquired pieces of wisdom and knowledge. You've got to see what talents you have and skills and apply them in the sector that you're in. I'm sure a lot of you would be in high school, or maybe starting off new at university, or maybe in the first part of university. What else? Young people, where would they be? So these skills and this knowledge you have, don't think that it ends here. You go and you teach your family. You share with your parents. You share with your brothers and sisters, your relatives, your neighbors, your friends at school. Even if it's something that you learned, you share it. You continue talking about it, encouraging it, inshallah, and reviving it with people who don't know much about it. That's a huge work. And until the next time comes, inshallah, you would probably have some new people on board. You probably have some people whom, by the will of Allah, you've guided, bi'idhnillah. And every person that practices something that you've learnt and taken away, every time they practice it, you will get a share of that reward, because it's an investment. It's an investment forever. And I don't just say for life. It's an investment even after your death. That person that you teach even one word from this conference, that person that you help with what they've helped you with, you know what? If if they continue to practice and teach their children, you will continue getting rewards in your grave until the generations stop doing what you taught them. My brothers and sisters in Islam, you are leaders, and you will become leaders at your school, at university. Start off little workshops, project that you can get an idea with, and you can start with 2 or 3 people from what you've developed and acquired from these types of projects. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enlighten your hearts, make you leaders of the righteous. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always keep you strong, steadfast, clear your minds and hearts, and keep it on the right path. Ameen. والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.